In case you missed it last week, there was a lot of talk about a certain frog here on Minnesota Live.
When I was getting ready for bed, I took the dog out Saturday night.
Yeah.
I heard peepers, little frogs.
You call them peepers?
You call them peepers? I've never heard that term.
I think they're colloquially. Locally.
No, you heard frogs though? Or
Yes, I heard frogs.
Like the ribbits?
I actually no. The sweet songs that those little peepers make. I recorded it on my phone if you want to hear it a little later.
That was some good conversation.
I could listen to Ken say peepers like over and over again. There's something funny about it. We decided to learn more about these spring peepers. Jeff LeClaire is an amphibian and reptile specialist for the Minnesota Biological Survey with the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources, here talking about spring peepers. Jeff, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with the most important question. Does everyone call them peepers?
Yes, their actual name is spring peeper. Yeah,
Okay.
That's their common name. Yeah, their scientific name is Pseudacris crucifer.
Oh,
Which I will not be using
yeah.
that.
Right.
Peepers it is. Okay, where do peepers live? Why do we all hear them all the time?
Well, we hear them mostly in the spring, and they really like to live in wooded areas, in different wetlands and stuff, around the Twin Cities, but they have quite a sizable Minnesota range, as you can see there. They live in about the eastern half of Minnesota, and the thing is, these guys are so small, you probably won't see them, but you sure will hear them.
How small?
These guys are about the size, well, there you see, about the size of your fingernail or your thumbnail. They are one of two of the smallest species of frogs that live in Minnesota, the other being the boreal chorus frog.
Yeah, we've caught these with the kids before.
Yeah,
these
so
tiny little
cute.
things. So did they? I heard the peepers. Now, ever since we started talking about peepers, now it's like I can't stop hearing the peepers. I heard them in the middle of the day, and
Yeah.
I was thinking I thought you would only hear them at night, but that obviously isn't the case. Why do they make noises when they do?
They are loudest during the night. So you
Okay.
were right when you say, yeah, they are really loud during the night.
Yeah.
But during the height of their breeding season,
Oh,
they
that's-
will call
that's what was
all
going on.
day and all night. So they will make a ruckus during the days and the
Listen,
nights.
When the
Yep.
peepers are peeping during the day.
When they first
Don't
start out,
go a walking? I don't know. In their neighborhood?
be careful where you.
right. When they first start out, it's usually during the night that you hear them.
Okay.
But like I said, when you get those nice warm days,
It
sunny weather, yeah, then they'll be going all day long.
Are they this active all summer long?
No, so they breed in these wetlands. They need water to breed. And so when they're calling and you hear them calling, they're always in these like little wetland basins or in like low valleys. And then during the summer, like around May or so, is when they stop calling in general. And then from there, they disperse into the woodland and everything. And that's when you go out, you're taking a walk, you might see one hopping across
Yeah.
the trail,
Yeah.
but you won't hear a one.
Huh. Tell us about the sound they make.
Well,
The
it is-
peeping sound.
So they get their name from their call, which is basically an ascending peep. It sounds like a chick's peep. That's exactly what it sounds like.
It does sound like a chick. You're right.
Yep. So when an individual frog will give a call, it's a single note. Peep, 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 peep. And then when you hear a whole chorus of them, like a whole bunch of them, they sound kind of like sleigh bells. And they have really good carrying power. So you can hear them for quite a ways away.
What is the purpose of the peeping? Is it to attract?
Yes, so
mate?
the males are the most vocal ones. So
Okay.
they're the ones making those peeping noises, and they're trying to attract females because their breeding season only lasts from like maybe late March, usually they start in April, into May, and that's it. So they really have to be on their game to attract those females. So they all will chorus, and the females will be drawn to certain tones and certain nuances of those peeps that we're only just figuring out right now.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Is there a characteristic to a lower peep or a higher peep that you've been able to figure out?
Right, so they've been doing acoustic studies with these guys, and they find that some females are attracted to different types of peeps, which are really subtle to us. They all just sound like peeping to us, but when you put them on a spectrogram, they look much different. And then they also the males will make some types of different calls, like if, for instance, if you hear a in one of the calls, it means another male is too close and he's in his territory, and he's like, get away from my territory. This is where I'm calling from. So they do make these different sounds that mean things to them.
I would think there's enough technology that's coming together right now, and AI and everything else, where you could almost decode the language that they're speaking to each other.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're starting to do.
Do peepers have like a purpose other than just to procreate and peep?
Well,
like, are they beneficial to the
Megan,
state?
do any of us have a purpose?
Well, I
other
just
than-
mean like, are they beneficial to the state? Do we like them because they eat mosquitoes? Do we want them here because...
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So they eat small insects, including lots of mosquitoes. So you guys were talking about this
Yeah.
earlier today, mosquito control. Well, peepers are natural mosquito control.
So you
So
want 'em.
that's one good thing. They're also bioindicators. So frogs breathe through their skins,
Yep.
right? So when something is wrong in the environment, chemicals or poor water quality or things like that, we'll usually see those in frogs first, and then we can actually do something before it affects other animals that don't have semi-permeable skin. So.
The frogs, how do they go dormant in the wintertime? And has this mild winter thrown off their cycles a little bit?
That is a really good question, because this winter is a good example of, we love the temperatures, right? Because we didn't really have much of a winter.
Yeah.
It's not good for reptiles and amphibians because it's too warm. Reptiles and amphibians are they're ectothermic, right? So they are the same temperature as their environment.
Yep.
They can't control their own body temperature. So what happens is they have to go dormant, most of them, in the winter, because they cannot metabolize food that they eat and whatever. So they have to really, go into areas where they'll be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Spring peepers and other tree frogs that we have in this state, including some other frogs, actually freeze during the winter. They don't go underwater. They don't go really, really low into the ground. They actually let some of the water in their bodies freeze solid, and they produce enough glucose that acts as a cryoprotectant, or think of it as an antifreeze that circulates through their organs. And that's what happens during a normal, harsh Minnesota winter. But this winter we hardly froze. So those poor frogs, they couldn't eat anything, but yet it was too warm for them to freeze. So yeah, so it was really, really rough.
So it'll be a less of a crop of peepers then, presumably.
You would think that, but so far we're starting out pretty strong. I think that they haven't started much earlier than they normally do, but usually, you can kind of tell about now, their courses have been pretty strong so far. So we'll see.
Jeff, this has been great. Wow. I want to do this whole show with peepers.
Yeah, and Jeff.
Drop the rest. Drop the rest of it. Let's keep
Reptiles,
going with frogs.
amphibians.
Let's do it.
An entire hour-long show.
Thanks,
Sounds
Jeff.
wonderful.
That was fun. Thank you.
You're coming back. We'll post more about spring peepers for you on MinnesotaLive.com.